It looks like everyone's joining the fire department and the police, which is good. We are starting to get workers in the factories, which means we should start making some more money again. We need to get some secret agents up, though, so I might actually assign this to be... It's not special ops. How do I do that with the secret agents? And that's not going to be under here. That's going to be under edicts. And that'll be defense. No, not defense. It's going to be... What actually... Is it actually under defense? I don't think so. Interior? Yes, interior. I mean, we need to get a ministry, and then we can build the secret police. Okay, and then they'll be able to perform special actions and stop people. Sounds like a good idea, so we need to get a ministry up as soon as we have reestablished social order, that is. Which is taking marginally longer than I'd like it to. Hopefully this tenement will help with the poverty situation, the homelessness that we are facing. Did that volcano actually fuck with the amount of resources we can gather from the island? I hope not, because that would be awful if it did. I'm just saying. No, it looks like it's fine. Okay, good. We're still getting our financial aid in. USSR is still a bit pissy. I'm not sure why. I guess it's probably because the communists are angry. What is this? Build a cigar factory. Do we even have the things we need to build cigars? I'm pretty sure cigars require... What does a cigar require? It requires tobacco. And do we have any tobacco on the island? Because that's kind of what we should be looking for. I don't want to import if it's possible to avoid that. Tobacco. Here's some tobacco. It's way the fuck up there, though, so we'd have to build a long-ass road to actually use it. Might be worth doing. Maybe. Maybe. We'd have to do it in addition to our stuff, and I don't really feel like investing that money right now. Not until we have the sugar plantations fully up and running, because we don't even have this distillery up yet. I'll tell you what, though. I'll start building the road towards that direction. Just so I can get into a position to actually make that an actual usable thing up there. Because I think cigars would be a good idea. They are a pretty big export. What else can I actually set up, then? I don't think a chemical plant. We could set up a weapons factory. I mean, that just requires iron, right? Yeah, that just requires iron. It will harms the foreign relations, though, unfortunately, so maybe we shouldn't do that. I don't think we have any gold. It could produce overpriced cans of food for fish, coffee, and pineapples. Really, rum is our most accessible resources. I mean, we could do a weapon factory. We probably should. It's probably a good idea. Where are the iron mines at? Come to think of it. There is actually an iron mine right there, so we'll set up an iron mine and we'll consider building up a weapons factory, since weapons will probably sell for a lot of money. We're still losing people that are supposed to be working these jobs. They're just not doing it, which is kind of aggravating, because I ordered people to come over here and work. They ain't doing it. They ain't listening. They ain't following directions. And I don't like that. We do need to build a college. It's going to cost $12,000, but I think it's ultimately necessary. Because if we don't have a college, well, there's going to be some problems, needless to say. Mostly because we won't be able to hire people to do the more important jobs, like the army and stuff. So we'll put the college, like, right there. It's not going to be next to the high school this time, unfortunately.
I have some good news, sir. The rebels are afraid.
As they should be. As they fucking should be. The rebels should learn to fear us. Our name, everything that we stand for. We actually managed to get back to 50% happiness, which is kind of surprising. And we have a new tenement, which should hopefully decrease the poverty as people start to move into this place and become more frequent housers.
Sir, the number of rebels on the island...
Listen, the people are getting happier. Well, I guess that's kind of how it happens. I mean, if you totally oppress a group of people, they're not likely to rebel. But if you give them even the slightest amount of remorse or indication that you are gonna give them some liberty, they will resent you for life. That's just how it works. This is why countries in the real world, and African nations that are ruled by dictatorships and all these different places, all the third world countries, this is why they're often tyrannical governments maintain control, because they give absolutely zero shits about their people. They give them no rights, no healthcare, no nothing. And when you do that to a group of people, these people don't even have a desire for liberty. They become content and place it. That's why these governments often maintain the control that they have. That's why countries like North Korea are able to maintain so much power. No one's willing to rebel against them. And they probably never will. But what does happen, what does cause revolutions, is when you start giving people some freedoms. And when you start exposing them to what they're missing out on, then they get angry, and then they rebel. So, I guess it kind of makes sense that the rebel numbers are going up in a sociological way. It's actually accurate. Yeah, I'm going to get another college grad so that we can actually start teaching college grads of our own.
Some of our workers are
Ugh.
I say we strike them back.
We can't have them stop working. Killing them will only enforce, and will only support the rebels. Yeah, let's give them the money they need and increase our happiness and keep the docks working. It's probably the best idea possible. And we are getting a guard station to help address the military concerns now. We do need to get even more housing, because as it stands, we just don't have enough. These people are constantly going into further and further poverty, and we gotta stop that. We gotta put a stop to it. Can I actually build a road through the middle here? I can. I'm going. Maybe I should. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll build a road like right there, and we'll put some stuff here. This farm, I do need to actually probably remove it because it's not in a good place anymore. I'm gonna have to eventually remove it. I think it can still operate in its current condition, but in the future, it's going to have to go somewhere else. I'm assuming food concerns are going well. I need to check on my people. How are they actually doing? Food's being satisfied. Their health isn't. I mean, we only have one doctor in the entire town. We are just starting to have, college and stuff, so hopefully that rate will go up. This place is now working at peak efficiency.
What about the life of Il Presidente? Do you know he gets no salary at all?
Okay, they're only verbally expressing their intentions, which is good. We are managing to appease the military, at least, for now. I'm hoping we can fix the poverty situation. We do have crime reduced significantly, at the very least, and we are making $27,000 worth of money. So, all in all, I think we're doing okay. We could be doing better, we could be doing worse, but we're doing okay. There is some silver up here, I think, and I think the jewelry factory can actually use that silver. No, it only does gold. So I can use silver then. Is there anything at all that can actually use silver? Sorry, silver? Silver. Oh, yes. Hold on. Let's get a ministry. I don't think there is. I think silver is just a resource that you can, just send out. Okay, fair enough. Can I actually squeeze this building in maybe somewhere over here? So I don't have to... no. Well, fine. We'll fill in a gap just over here. Right across from... We'll have it right next to the police station, near the military. That way the ministers are kept under control as well. They got the military standing right there. Just to make... Just in case. Because I don't want my ministers getting any silly thoughts about rebelling against my rule.
Great concern has seized me as I watch how the rest of Tropico...
I'm not going to deny the elections. That sounds like a really stupid idea. And a really good way to piss people off. What else can I fit in here? I mean, bunkhouses are less expensive than the alternative. So we could just build a bunch of bunkhouses theoretically in this area and then satisfy the need that way. Or, because entertainment is becoming an issue, we could put some entertainment structures here. Let's do that. Let's have a pub We could put in a restaurant as well to squeeze some entertainment in, because I think these people, they need something to do. They need something. And currently they have absolutely nothing, so we'll give them something. We'll have like a restaurant and a pub just right next to each other so you can eat and get drunk. We should also probably connect up the road here so that the people here do not have to block off the farms to get to the other side. It's the last thing we actually want to happen. Okay, draw this out. There we go. So now we have a square kind of segment of land sanctioned off. Ministry is coming up. I'm going to have that, hopefully going to set this to priority after the ministry is done, so that we can get the metals starting to extract at their peak efficiency, as would be recommended. And the ministry's almost done, so how close is it? That's kind of getting close. It's kind of getting there. It's not there yet. Religious needs are almost satisfied. We do need to actually have space for a cathedral, and eventually. We probably have enough money to afford the cathedral now, actually. So we could actually slate a cathedral in somewhere. I don't know where we'd put it, though. Preferably towards the center of town. Probably be the best place for it. Probably right here, actually. We'll build the cathedral just kind of like right there. There we go. We'll build it there. We'll start setting it up right now, just to get that ultimate religious satisfaction. We'll build a road here like that, even though this is going to create an intersection. Unfortunately, it'll work, hopefully, pretty well. We'll build the road like that, just to give it a nice curve, because it kind of looks cool. It looks cool, and that's why I'm doing it. Don't ask. So we'll do it like that. Hopefully that will give these people a route to go that isn't here, clogging that thing up. Again, I'm terrible at road design. This is probably the last thing you want to do, so don't take my examples seriously. They're probably really bad. But yeah, we'll do it that way. Cathedral will be built. We'll satisfy the military. We do need to build an army base. We don't have the money for it right now. I'm going to wait until we get another shipment in once we're back above 30k.
Sir, the number of rebels on the island is growing higher. We should take adequate.
Yeah, okay, I get it. We need more soldiers. So maybe we should actually build the army base immediately. That's going to be under government. The army base is going to cost 8,000 to build. Okay. And it's going to cost 6,000 as an investment. Yeah, it's going to be an expensive thing. All it does is provide homes. It doesn't actually increase the army. So I'll unlock it for now. And we'll actually just build another guard tower to help keep the rebels completely suppressed. We don't want any fucking surprises, after all. There we go. We'll build another guard station there on the other side. And we'll have to hope that we get some decent cred coming in from this shipment here. They brought some immigrants and they exported some stuff, so now we got tons of money, which means that, yes, we can set up our, not guard station, our military base. And that'll actually open up some housing opportunities for the rest of the population, because right now the military is probably using a large portion of the homes for themselves. There we go, we'll build it there. Everything seems to be going pretty well. At least so far. The start of the mission was a big doozy, but I think we've reestablished some manner of social control. Are our farms overwhelming with resources right now? Oh, rebels are launching an attack. Great. We could use with an expansion of our industry real quick. Let's get another rum distillery up. And we'll expand our farms a little more. That way we can produce more food. Well, not more food, more goods, more money. And we'll get another farm. We'll build it right here, I guess. They can use that land over there for their farming purposes.